Alright guys, welcome back. This is the Benjinator.
This is Mike.
And you're watching Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. So before we go to Albrook, we want to check out the generous treasure that the Empire has left us. So that little door, that little house that where we are now, is the Imperial base just before the gate for the Sealed Cave. And last time we were unable to get in here, but now the door will be open.
Assuming I can get to it.
Yep. So let's see what goodies they have. They got the wall ring. Got 20,000 gold. Got running shoes, a second pair. An ether. Maybe check the stove. No, 13,000. Nice. Another flame saber, so we can probably sell that. Cherub down. Oh yeah, cherub down is totally what we need.
Hate you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elixir.
X potions.
Another back guard. Cool. So yeah, cure ring, and that cure ring casts auto regen. So a lot of this stuff we have seen before, but more is a good thing. It's not the worst deal in the world.
This is true, and worst case scenario, I can sell it and use that on some other stupid thing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Alright, so we'll be back. We're just going to head back to Albrook.
Whee!
So.
And we're back.
Yes. So we've made it to Albrook. And
after a completely uneventful trip in the desert.
Mm-hmm. Look out if you're caught working for the returners. That guy, one of those guys is just like, oh, I'm glad we're not fighting anymore. The other guy's like, fuck with the Empire, we fuck with you.
Let's go to Hobo Shop.
Mm-hmm. So if you want, you can stock up on items, but we're doing pretty well in that regard, I think.
Let me take a look at our inventory for a sec. See how we're doing for potions and crap.
So how we doing on the potions? Now we're doing good on the potions. Doing pretty good in the Phoenix Downs.
Yeah.
I mean, now we have a shitload more money, so we can shop.
Yeah, we could, but I think we're good with what we got here.
Yeah, you do want to save that money for later too, because we're going to be able to purchase some pretty good equipment.
And frankly, buy ether. Yeah.
Woo! Yay! Business is picking up because they're no longer imposing the navigation axe. Yeah. So what is kind of cool is that the people do say different things here now, even though that guy's going on the same narrative. Yeah. There's.
Let's go to the pub.
There's some semblance of a black market that's still operating. So
it's time to get wasted.
Yep. Well, business is bound to pick up, but right now it's dead. Remember we were in here before?
Maybe they shouldn't be playing this sad-ass music.
I know. This is, they're playing the Imperial occupation music. It's like if you're playing the Imperial March in the middle of like, like a...
But the Imperial March at least has a good beat.
Yeah.
I mean, crap.
Yeah, this is like, wrist-slitting, like, no-hope music for the most part. I mean, it's not bad. It's Nobu at his best, but still. Nothing new here. So.
All things we've got, but it was good to look.
Yep. So.
Oh, wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
You quote me on that crap.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Albrook's looking a little different. But that guy doesn't say anything different. He's just walking around being like, "Did you know that monsters are weak to magic?" He'll be saying that 100 years from now. Oh, there's one of the strippers. Oh, okay, yeah. She doesn't say anything new.
Freaking tutorial people.
Yeah, I mean, this was an era where in some circumstances they made the NPCs say new things depending on the game, but a lot of times they won't. This is one of the exceptions where they will on occasion. The one big thing now is that you have access to the port. You're not going to get hit in the face. There's a big fat guy doing that. All is well! Oh, we already talked to that guy, remember? The Zen?
Yep.
Went to Zen, got ourselves Seraphim.
That was a nice tip, bro, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
At least that was a specific tip. You get some tips in this game that make absolutely no sense. Like, remember the obtuse ninja?
Yeah.
Who was just talking about the monopoly on the plaza beneath the grand stairwell, which is what we just got our hands on, for the most part. Cool. And there's the sycophantic soldier. Refurbished. What are they gonna make it into now? Are they gonna smelt it? Since the war's over?
No, they're just reupholstering it.
Ah, okay. I was about to say, if they really wanted a piece, they could turn it into, you know, a bunch of toasters. Ah, the engine room. Nope, there's General Leo. What's he got to say? He wants you to believe he's holding a meeting, so you can feel important. Woo! Alright, who's gonna be coming with us? What the fuck? There's Lurchy Boy and Cher. This is gonna be awkward.
No.
Oh.
No, don't stare at her ass. Don't stare at her ass. Don't stare at her ass.
So this is an awkward reunion. Yeah, because...
Meanwhile, Lurchy's just like, I don't care.
Yeah,
Who are you people?
just to remind you viewers, the last time we ran to Cher, Kefka basically convinced us that she was a traitor, and then at the last minute she used some spell to teleport us out, so... Our reuniting is not going to be great. Garrote. That's an interesting word.
Good woof woof.
Yep. Oh, that's... Yeah, Interceptor, if you guys don't know. That's the name of the dog. He's a good dog. He also eats people's faces off, but he's a good dog.
Good bad dog.
Yeah.
Now,
Which
way did Cher go?
So I think, the next place you want to go is the inn, because there's not really much else to do in this part.
No, there isn't. I was just wondering which.
So, get to talk to that guy. Yep. By all means, please use our beds for free. Because even though the Empire wants peace, we're still scared shitless of the Empire. So if one of his generals says that we're going to be commandeering this inn, we're going to be commandeering the inn.
Oh no.
Yep.
Why are you going out alone? You're going to get mugged.
I don't know, we might be going to the tavern at like 2 in the morning. Uh-oh. There's going to be drama. You know, because they're playing dramatic music. Okay. I mean, I know that we talked about suicide banisters a couple videos back, but...
Well, no, there's water right here. This should just be a swan dive and a bounce.
Oh, true. But I imagine that there's like some really spiky rocks at the bottom of that water. It would not be a graceful landing.
It's an aqueduct, so I don't know.
True, yeah. I don't know, considering how the Empire has operated on everything at this point in the game, I don't really have much faith in the strength of their aqueducts.
Oh, for Pete's sake, am I just gonna have to chase her around the entire freaking town?
Fortunately, you're not gonna have to do that. It's not like,
Goodness.
Yeah, it's not like earlier when you're in the opera thing and you have to chase around Draco. And then he turns into a bunch of flowers. So, that was a very, very short cutscene. And now we're gonna get to go sailing. Yep. We're gonna get to say, "Call me Ishmael." No, viewers, we're not gonna be encountering any whales.
Oh.
Sorry. Actually, in Final Fantasy IV, you do encounter Leviathan in the middle of the sea, but
there is a whale Esper.
yeah, there is a whale Esper. Yeah. So, I mean, if our ship fails, we can always summon him, and he can guide us to where we're going. So just so you guys know, where we're going, we've already been, but it's going to be different this time.
Oh, the city of useless people.
Yeah, the city of people that are basically just like, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here. But the entire...
It's gonna go badly.
Yeah, this could go interestingly. Let's put it that way.
Nah.
But now we got the Imperial Navy behind us. All systems A-OK. There isn't a strong gale. Not that it would matter, because it doesn't look like this boat runs on sails anyway. Well, actually no, a strong gale could still make tidal waves. I don't know. Nautical terms. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so you get some autonomy.
To do absolutely nothing.
Yep. And there's General Leah. You okay? No. Well, you know, I'm feeling like I'm gonna throw up right now, but other than that... Not all of us are like Kefka. That's kind of setting a bar low. It's like, hey, it could be worse. Could be Kefka. Ah. We're getting mildly philosophical here.
You're going from 0 to 60 really fast.
Yeah, she's done this twice before.
Just like...
Well, she asked Cher that, if I recall. She was just like, hey, Cher, have you ever been in love with anybody? And she's like, what? Who are you, and why are we having this conversation? we just met about 10 minutes ago. You know, I'm kind of surprised she hasn't asked Eddie that question, and then he'd be like, well, it depends on your definition of love. I could show you a thing or two.
I wanna know what love is. Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna have to throw that in there.
Sorry.
You've suggested a brilliant video edit.
No. Oh, good. The guy who literally does not pay attention to anyone is going to help resolve the plot here.
Oh, I think Lurch is probably a master seductress, though. I could see it.
Did you hear? Yes.
I didn't mean to overhear anything. That's code for I heard everything.
I am not even gonna try to pretend to care.
So he's also like a Zen master in his spare time.
Ninja.
Yeah.
But this right here isn't him being a ninja or Zen master. This is him going, no.
I ain't dealing with this shit.
I am not paid for psychology. I am a murderer. That is
I'm
what
an assassin. I ain't your therapist, girl. Well,
you should probably not ask the guy who's best friends with his dog about love life.
Oh, that's a little dark.
I don't have a soul.
I have no feeling.
Because I strangled it in my sleep.
I'm the perfect warrior. I have no feeling. Oh, and here's the comic relief. So, I know we joked about seasickness before, but Pikey's actually got it.
Rogue always gets seasick.
Well, yeah. Well, you'd think that if he was an expert treasure hunter, he would have done a lot of sailing.
If it makes you feel any better, I sympathize with Pikey, because after that dialogue, I want to hurt too.
Watch your mouth, oh shrouded one. Actually, in the Super Nintendo version, it's not a word of this to anyone, oh shrouded one. I kind of liked that a little better. It was a little bit more Shakespearean.
Good grief.
Yep.
Meanwhile, on the SS Merriweather.
Yep.
Doop 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 doop.
Yeah, it's the SS Modern. I'm pretty sure they named it after an Esper. Could be. All right, now we get control once again. The illusion of control.
Why do you keep thinking that's going to work?
Yeah, this didn't work before. Ah.
Oh no.
Crescent Island. It's not really an island. It's like separated by like a canal. And they're acting like it's they're acting like it's friggin' Zanzibar or something. It's not even that exotic. Okay. Now he's apparently stepping away. We'll continue this conversation later. Perhaps over a nice meal and wine. Since you're curious about the art of love. Yay, dog! Listen, Pikey, I know you're just trying to be nice. Sorry for that whole betrayal thing. I'll text you later.
These two jackasses. Just write a goddamn letter or something. This is sad.
Yeah. I think it was like they're trying to operate within the limitations of technology of trying to make like an in-depth storytelling thing. They just back then they could only go so far. All right, so now we're on the Crescent Island, apparently without an airship. What's going to happen when we enter the town of people that previously said nothing to us? Find out in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. This is the Benjinator.
This is Mike.
See you guys next time.